The road to recovery can be a long one.
I was anxious to get home. I felt myself, getting drowsy, and I was so close.
For Garrison Stewart, it's a road that he will remember forever.
I dozed off for a split second. I wound up waking up to me hitting the guardrail on the left side.
Stewart had just finished an overnight shift in Alabama and was on his way home to Soddy Daisy when he crashed on I-75 in Whitfield County. Army Private Clark Norman was behind him and watched it unfold.
I looked up and saw him walking up the hill holding his arm, and I could see blood dripping from like 100 yards away.
Norman, only 6 months into his military career, knew Stewart's injuries were serious. He knew he had to help. That's when his military training took over. He used a belt as a tourniquet.
That's what I was taught to do, grab something and stop the bleeding.
I've never been squeezed so hard in my life. He grabbed that belt and just, so it probably saved my life.
This video shows first responders working on Stewart moments before flying him to Erlanger. The cut severed several nerves and the main artery in Stewart's arm. The same kind of injuries seen in combat and the same kind soldiers like Norman are trained to treat.
Whether it's people stepping out of an office throwing like a little fake grenade to practice medical stuff, or just going out and practicing clearing rooms.
Stewart still has 2 surgeries and a lot of therapy ahead to be able to use his arm again. But doctors say the future looks bright. A future Stewart says he wouldn't have if it weren't for Norman and the other Good Samaritans who stopped that day.
For somebody to be that young, to be that confident and take control of such a situation like that, and I was very impressed with that young man.
Although the road ahead looks a little different, Stewart owes it all to that young Army private who stopped to help a total stranger. We were able to connect Garrison and Clark, and they have spoken over the phone and tell me they plan to meet in person soon. In the studio, I'm Michelle Herron, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Love sharing stories like that where we can tell you how it's turned out. Yeah, good one.